you know what I'm saying, grind, and you know what I'm saying, just stay focused, stay consistent. That's the most. That if I would tell anybody anything, it's consistency.
Tell me one person you got in your life that's handing you $1 every time they see you. That's how you gotta look at it. You gotta scale down what it is and understand everyone's not gonna be Drake, but you could actually become an artist relevant enough without the world knowing who you are to generate a living for you and your family that you're gonna be able to pass on to your kids when you die.
K100 Radio.
My biggest lesson when I signed the Def Jam back in 2016, I got the Def Jam. I was thinking like, oh man, they finna do this and they finna do that. It was like, keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
I was like, what?
Some of it's business and some of it I knew them.
Okay.
So some of them was business, you feel me? Paper,
Right.
business.
Right.
Some of it I actually know them and fuck with them and we put together like that. Relationships is better than the bad, but don't never forget that it take money to make money though. You know what I'm saying?
Always. What is real Houston shit? What is that?
Real Houston shit is slabs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just coming down, just keeping it player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Being about your paper, not really worried about what nobody else got going on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just riding through the night on your shit.
K100 Radio.
You might not need the same type of attention or detailed
Right.
work that I would.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of that be confusing even as an artist because I'm looking at you like, man, this man is doing it. He has like all this. And then I try to imitate it. But I imitate it at a horrible fail.
Right.
And it comes at a cost of my pocket.
Right.
I see the sauce, but I don't know the power source, this power in the soup.
Right.
Two cities can't claim the same thing.
But it's Atlanta.
Now y'all contribute to the Metro Atlanta culture.
I understand Metro Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm saying it can't be pure Atlanta.
Does it matter?
To a person that's born and raised, you take pride. I didn't realize how much pride I took until she dropped the song. I'm like, dang, that's how I feel too.
Right.
And seeing all these other artists just come from nothing and then like just blossom, that just makes me just want to just keep going up.
K100 Radio.
Because coming up, of course, I really don't know exactly which direction I want to go. I just know that I just want to be myself. And sometimes you get pulled in different directions because that's where people want you to go.
Right.
So, you know, you just got to stay yourself, stay comfortable in your skin, stay strong, and just be you. Once I start just being myself fully, not being afraid of being myself, things just start changing for me.
Like, what goes around comes around. So it's like, whatever you put in life, like, whether it's good or bad, like, you can argue with your baby dad one day, and then you be like, why the nigga not answer my phone call? That's the fuck why. Like, he not answering your phone calls because of that. Or you ain't go to work and you ain't make that money. That's the fuck why, you know?
Right.
It's what goes around comes the fuck back around.
I'm here till 3 a.m. Okay. There's a twerk contest going on. I'm about to win me $1,000.
Oh, let me see it then.
Yeah. Oh.
K100 Radio.
And what I like to do is I like to keep my mind open because us as youngsters on the radio nowadays, you'll hear Bad Bunny right next to Chris Brown.
Right.
And that's exactly how I grew up. So I figure, I mean, why judge it? If that's how I feel on the inside, I'm going to tell everybody that's how I feel, and they're going to feel the same way because all kids nowadays, we listen to everything, man. We do not judge. Look at TikTok.
Right. Some of you see it.
Cause she know how I live and she know these streets cut. I know my mama and my granny praying and fasting for me. Switching routes to the crib, but she know I'm on P. I'm just swinging blocks with his mom. I'm just trying to get home. I'm in the rear view watching for the cars. I'm just trying to get home. Eyes on the swivel looking for the odds. I'm just trying to get home. Niggas been grinding all day and night. I'm just trying to get home. Trying to make it, baby.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio,
You know what
hip hop
drill
and
is?
R&B.
All right.
K100, you bastards.
K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzard. You know what's good, man. Welcome, everybody. We live right now, man. You know what's good. You know, when we get down and do our thing over here at K100 Radio for our direct line interview, man, We do it, we top it up with our special guests. You know, most of the time it'd be an artist, you know what I'm saying? But we don't talk to a lot of people. We don't talk to politicians, porn stars, whatever. You know the drill, you know what I'm saying? But today, we rocking out with 93 Records. All right, Grand Marquis with 93 Records. We breaking them on the air right there. What's up, homie? What's good, family?
The player, bro.
What happened, bro?
Good. Everything good, bro. Blessed and highly favored.
All right, man. Glad to have you on the air, bro. Thank you for rocking with us over here at K100 Radio, man. For real, for real. I'm going to let you go ahead and just formally introduce yourself to our listening audience, man, while they're watching live. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Grand Marquis representing 93 Records, G-Town, stand down. You feel me? Representing the whole Dade County, Miami, Florida. You feel me? Still, you know, making moves up here in that ATL. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
We doing things. Yeah, I got to. I got to.
All right. So listen, man, we got a lot to talk about. And, you know, we had a quick conversation, but I wanted to leave most of it for on the air. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure everybody understand and represent for Florida myself. So I love talking to my fellow Florida artists. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, dog, we're gonna get to the music. We got the new joint Big'em that we gonna drop on these folks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you introduce that in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But before I really start, like, tell me what it's like right now, man, as far as the grind down in Dade, being an independent artist, man. You know, I sometimes, you know, when you be my conversations, I like to talk about stuff that I see online a lot sometimes. And I see a lot of people saying, man, you know, they don't understand why Miami, a lot of artists out of Miami just think like more artists don't blow up out of Miami. You feel what I'm saying? Even though it's a big major hub, it's a major city. It's the biggest, you know, as far as the industry goes, the major city in Florida. What do you feel being an artist coming out of Dade? What's the culture like down there as far as independent artists? Is there a movement?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, it's a good thing, you know, because artists crash out, especially in Miami. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, like you can put your money into some things and shit don't go according to plan. You get what I'm saying? So then, you know, you lose focus as being the artist. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If you ain't, you know, if you ain't locked in for real, you lose focus on everything. You know, people probably done told you, done promised you things and stuff like that. So it's like a lot of ups and downs. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
A lot of ups and downs. Everything ain't all gravy.
Right,
the only thing that made me gravy is when, you know, a fan come to me and say, okay, they don't heard the song. You know, that's the touching part about it. But other than that, especially when you're an independent artist putting your own money behind it, you know, that type of stuff gets stressful.
Right. And everybody understands that. A lot of people that watch this platform do because we focus on the indies. And speaking of that, I want to I want to get a little bit of background about how long you've been grinding. Also, man, tell us about 93 Records, because I know you Grand Marquis, you represent 93 Records, but you got some other members. So I know on the screen it says 93 Records, but no, we one-on-one with Grand Marquis representing 93 Records.
Right.
But I want you to talk about your crew and how y'all form, bro.
So it's three of us. It's my brother, Ryder Jackson, and it's my wife, Diva Capone. So I met my wife, she was already rapping before we even met. You get what I'm saying? And with my brother, it's like we've been rapping, you know, with each other since middle school type stuff, you know, on the cassette tape type shit. So yeah. So it was like only right, you feel me? So, you know, me and him, we just sat down and just said, okay, we just need to create a name where it could be all of us, you know, and that's where we came in with the 93 Records.
Okay, right, I got you. So, I mean, as a collective, you know, how much material do you guys have out? Because I mean, this is my first time interviewing you and speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know all the background, but you said y'all was doing cassette tapes, so y'all been doing this for a minute, fam. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so tell me about the history. Like how much work y'all got put in as far as projects?
So I had to actually learn myself how to actually put a song or, you know, out. You know, the correct way instead of just putting it out on, just throwing it on YouTube, SoundCloud, or anything like that. So I think I learned that in 2000 and when I released my first album, it was just me.
Okay.
At the time, you get what I'm saying? And it was basically just to see if I can do it, if I can, you know, put my own music out, you know, coming from, you know, so I did that, and then so we end up putting out another album, which is Ryder and Grand in Traffic.
Okay.
So we put those out, but you know, I was learning at the time. So all I did was just I put it out, and then I had to learn how to promote. You know, like
Right.
social media promote and market
Right.
and stuff like that. So I learned that putting out an album, it's kind of hurting me as a indie artist. You feel me? Because don't nobody know me, don't haven't nobody heard of me. So why not do it as singles? You get what I'm saying? And then market, you know, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, however, you know, analysts tell me. You get what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. And those are things that you just kind of gotta, you know, go about your own way. Like some people, it depends on like how you coming at it. Like, of course, the industry changed over the years to a single driven. You know, it used to be cool it used to be good to do albums and stuff, and now it's so single driven. You know, you had to kind of pivot at some point, even as an independent artist. You know what I mean? For real,
Right.
for real. So you know, what's you know, you guys, you're a collective. You guys got the music out. I want you to talk to me about that South Florida, Miami culture, though, man. You feel me? How much of that really influences y'all music? Because sometimes you can go to Miami, bro. Like again, I'm from Florida, but North Florida and South Florida is different. You know what I'm saying? So how much of the culture comes through the music?
I'm to be honest with you. I moved from down there, right? And I for to just be honest, that's, you know, that's my home crib, everything. But Miami is the first place where I witnessed jealousy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's somebody I went to school with, you know, I grew up with, nigga, you know, I invited you in my house and everything. And it was like jealous, like, damn, nigga, you supposed to be rooting for me, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I fucked around, I swear to God, bro, I ain't making this shit up, bro. I went somewhere else where I didn't know nobody. You get what I'm saying? And it was a different type of, it was a different type of, oh man, I want to see you do something. It wasn't no, oh man, oh fuck, nigga, shit, nigga, if I was in your spot, you feel me? Like,
And that's no, that's something that's a central theme that a lot of people have when you're an independent artist. The difference between the other person that met you, I feel like a lot of times, and I've interviewed hundreds, over 1,000 independent artists at this point, and that's a central theme because those people knew you when you were a kid. You know what I'm saying? They knew you from ground up. They knew before you even, and then once you start getting a little shine, especially as an artist, and people start focusing on you as the art, it's hard for people to separate the person that they knew before the artist you. You know what I'm saying? So they be looking like, bro, like, I remember when you was just whoever you was in the hood, whoever you was on the block. And it's hard for them to pull it apart. Whereas this other person, they have no idea about your background and where you from. They met you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like all they know is the artist you. They don't know that from high school or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. It's easier for them to just separate you completely. You know what I'm saying? From the artist you from the homie from back in the day and around the block, around the way that they know. And they feel like you ain't no better than me. I came up with you, bro. We from the same hood. How you better than me now because you rap? Like, it's crazy how it works.
And they feel like you on something. They not go tell you, you know, they not go, you know, man up and say how they really feel. They beat around the bush on how they move. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about people. I'm talking about family members. I'm talking about that's like me posting a picture with a whole bunch of money. You get what I'm saying? Man, my whole family, for everybody is finna call. I mean, everybody is finna call, and I'm like, damn, you know, I'm doing it for, you know, go buy an album and show it to me. You get what I'm saying?
But do you think that? Do you honestly think that if you wasn't even Miami, if you grew up in Atlanta or if you grew up in New York, it would be different? You feel what I'm saying? Because I based on everything that I know from artists, it's the same everywhere. You feel what I'm saying?
It won't be no different. It won't be no different because if I grew up here and then if the old, you know, if some niggas in a higher power respected me the same way because the way I move and the way I carry myself, you get what I'm saying? I might it could be the same thing, the same way. And that's really what a nigga was hating on then. You get what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga. You know, I'm around a whole bunch of people with money, but they trying to figure out now why they look at me the way you get what I'm saying?
Right. So it sounded like there's gonna be jealous you whether you start rapping or not. It wasn't even.
It don't matter.
It didn't matter.
You
know what I'm saying? Right. So you know. So let me ask you this, man. So when it comes down to the music, like, is there any other artists I know a lot of us get inspired by our lives, and me personally, you know what I'm saying, as a creative person, when I create music, when I do music and stuff like that, it's always from a personal point of view. Sometimes I may tell a story about something that I seen personally. It may not happen to me, but I saw it with my own eyes, or I know somebody that went through it. What when you write music, when you decide to do a song, what's your main inspiration? Is it the outside world or your world?
Well, it's a little bit of both. You get what I'm saying? Cause I don't record a song or I don't speak it if I haven't seen it or did it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I could be looking at the news and see some crazy shit. You get what I'm saying? That just happened. So I seen it. And then, you know, I'ma add a little bit on what I'm going through. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of both. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. So now this is another question. And it's always it's a twofold question that I like to ask my artists, that especially my hip hop artists that we talk to. You know how the game go, man. You from the hood, you from around the way, you from Florida, you see how it work. I'm pretty sure you have seen several people have interactions with the authorities. Now, with that being said, based on everything that we've been seeing going on in hip hop, how real do you think niggas need to keep it these days? Seeing as how niggas is getting jammed up over what they saying on these exact songs and catching RICO charges and all that.
But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Who can like, you know, it started from, you know, the people older than us. The era, I'm on the 31. The era I came in, you know, that shit forbidden to get on all that shit and getting on stand telling and motherfuckers glamorizing this shit and still on you know. I mean, all rats need to get buried. That's just how I feel. And if a nigga go, no Code D. That's how I beat all my cases with shit. I learned it took me one time to realize what would happen if I got a Code D. Right. And I'm gonna get on. Yeah, man, come on. No, I ain't for to do that.
Yeah. Cause I mean, it's like, cause you know, with hip hop, we came up. They say, well, you got to keep it 100. You got to talk about that real shit, that life shit. But I'm like, bro, at the same time, some of that shit you can't say now. Some shit you could say, like in the 90s, you could say certain shit because they wasn't using your lyrics against you in court. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas could really rap if they really was moving that way. But now you got to be more careful.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like the young niggas, I can't even say the young niggas because it's my age. It's my age, right up under me. We'll glamorify catching a body. You get what I'm saying? Glamorify getting arrested for shooting up shit. But man, look around what's going on now. You got niggas killing kids, man. You got you feel me? Like and then ain't nothing gangster about that, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was raised up on fighting. If a nigga ain't got these, a nigga ain't got nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But who am I to say? It's just me. It's just me. So I gotta stay strapped type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you. I like to answer, man. I like to ask these kind of questions in my interviews just to get where the artist's head is at. You feel what I'm saying? Before we get into the music. So when I talk about the music, it kind of can sort of segue into it. You feel what I'm saying? Do you have any from a music perspective? On this music, do you have any artists? I don't want to say look up to per se because you know everybody. I'm not a big look up to celebrity person. Do you have anybody that inspires you though? That when you hear them,
man, listen. By growing up, I can name a lot on Trick Daddy, Tupac, Biggie, Outkast, Dre, because I make my beats also. So you know, Timberland, Missy Elliott. We got Plies. You know, I bust the rhymes.
Okay.
However you want to do it. You know, like I'm a music head. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. I like the fact that you kind of went all over the place. I know with me being Florida, I'm older than you. So, you know, some of my early inspirations, man, actually was like the Poison Clan. You feel me? And I felt like when JT Money came out, I just felt like they was really rapping. You know what I'm saying? But then you had those niche culture things that we had at home, like Jam Pony and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Brothers.
Right.
I got some shit now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's like I always ask that question, you know what I'm saying? It's sometimes artists are so influenced by, you know, their region. They don't every time they name somebody, they only name people in their region. But I was listening to you. You're like, nah, you naming people all over. which is good. You know what I'm saying? That you get inspiration from different places. You know what I'm saying? That means the music could come out. The music should come out more universal. You know what I'm saying? And attractive.
I make all type of music, man.
Yeah.
I make all type of music, like all type of music, man. And like I said, I either seen it or did it, so it would be no fairy tales, no none of that. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. So with that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and get into this song. So let me pull this joint up. All right. I'm going to let you tell us about this one, man. You feel me? All right. Before we get ready to drop this thing, though, K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
We rocking out with Grand Marquis with 93 Records.
K100, you bastards.
And we getting ready to drop this record called Big 'Em. All right. Now you said you produced. Did you produce this one too?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Tell us about it, man. How this song came about? What we about to listen to? What's going on with this record, bro? Before we
I made this beat by like 5 years ago. Never rapped on it. Probably not even that. About 3-4 years ago, we never rapped on it.
Right.
One day I was on the phone with my brother. His nickname is Big 'Em. And he was like, man, go in the vault and find one beat you wanted to rap on, never rapped on. And I played that motherfucker. I just went head first. You feel me? Just head first. And I would.
That was it.
That was it. I swear to God, that's what happened, man.
All right. Well, that's good enough for us. That's good enough for us, man. Listen, we finna get ready to drop this joint, man. You feel me? This is 93 Records, Big Grand Marquis with 93 Records. And name of this joint is called Big 'Em. Now, if you guys like this, make sure I'm gonna put his name up here on the screen real quick. We'll flash it over here. You see that at 93.records. Make sure you connect with him over on social media. We'll let them give out more information about, you know what I'm saying, connecting and all that, where they can get the music and all that. But we getting ready to drop this for the first time on K100 Radio, man. This joint is called Big 'Em. Let's ride.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
I'm here in the flesh, but these niggas can't see me. They heard I'm back, nigga poof like magic. I got a strap, cause these niggas playing dirty. Hide behind the text, you ain't standing on business. Big 'Em told me get 'em, so I got 'em off top. Throwing on some shit that'll knock a nigga off the map. My bitch piggy good, but I'd rather get the mouth. My bitch piggy good, but I'd rather get the mouth. I'm from down south, but I'm known up north. 240 on the dash, but I'd rather just cruise. I hit the gas on these niggas like Zoom. You don't fuck with me, but wonder what I do. Split your head to the white meat. I know some niggas don't like me. After dark, it get shiesty. I gotta keep a fire on me. Split your head to the white meat. I know some niggas don't like me. After dark, it get shiesty. I gotta keep a fire on me. Split your head to the white meat. Put your face on the T. I don't care who like me. I got fire on me. Everything I do legit. I'm too lit for me to quit. I should copyright my drip. Know some niggas kinda fit. Whoa, I need a bag, I ain't starting no hoe. Niggas come throw the wire, keep a 4-4. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Do we got a problem? Let me know what's on your mind. The weed smoke hit like an onion burn my eyes. Weed smoke hit like a foggy cup without a spot. Split your head to the white meat. I know some niggas don't like me. After dark, it get shiesty. I gotta keep a fire on me. Split your head to the white meat. I know some niggas don't like me. After dark, it get shiesty. I gotta keep a fire on me.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
Keep going.
Shots fired.
Gotta keep it on you. You feel me?
All right, man. Listen, that was 93 Records. Don't like me, like yeah. I like that one. That's so. How's that single doing for y'all, man? What's going on? I seen. I looked at your IG. I seen you was doing a couple of appearances and stuff like that. I saw you on the ATL Top 20 joint. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Tell me about that grind, bro. How's it going?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, I love it, man. I love the goddamn, you feel me? It's really motivation to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, bruh told me, man, jump on here and go. If you do the right thing, you know, you gonna see and it happen just like that. You hear what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I grabbed that little content, put a little money behind it, you know, on, you know, the little blog pages and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? And
right.
I started to get a lot of organic views. You know, that's all I'm looking for. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Organic people.
Yeah, people that really rock with you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me ask you this as an independent artist and a label, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this. What's been the most effective method / tool that you've seen that really works, that really get you out there? Like, is it ads? What works the best for you?
I'm gonna have to say ads. I'm gonna have to say ads. Well, I just started the little blog pages, so that's effective also. You get what I'm saying? But the only thing about that is you got to know what page to go to. You got to know which pages is real, and you know which pages just go. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. All them pages go potion. You get what I'm saying? But which ones go benefit you?
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about like platforms like ours, you know what I'm saying? Because we're designed for the up and coming. We don't necessarily chase the bigger names. You feel what I'm saying? We created this space for the ones that's coming up. You feel what I'm saying? And then once they get to a certain level, okay, go to the bigger ones. You know what I'm saying? The big, you know, the ones that do all the other, you know what I'm saying, try to make you go viral or whatever. That's not really our lane. We're here to just provide a great platform. Of course, with the broadcast now, you know, we reporting and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, that'll get your spins up. You know what I'm saying? that side of it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the interviews and stuff is really to just get you guys some content to have some really great conversations and so we can get our audience to know you and then your people to know you a little bit better. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I think people love interviews like they love the music. I think that's kind of a equal draw right now. They may like your music, but then they may want to hear you talk. They into your interviews and all that. At the same time.
Yeah, I'm getting used to this, man. I don't like to post on social media, and I don't really
you know. Yeah, hey, you know what, bro? I can understand that, but even if you was quote unquote signed to a label, they're gonna pay somebody to post it for you because they know how effective it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's how serious it is at this particular point. You know what I mean? So before we get ready to wrap things up, though, I want to make sure that we tell everybody where they can find that song they just heard. First of all, tell everybody where they can find you on social media and where the song is available and all that.
Okay, we on Spotify, 93 Records. We on iTunes, Pandora, Apple Music. We on social media, 93 Records. So it's 3 pages. 93 Records on Instagram, Facebook, and we got Ryder Jackson, and we got Diva Capone. So y'all, if y'all want to link up with all of man, collab, however you want to do it, you feel me? We need artwork. You get what I'm saying? However you want to do it. We need videographers, all that. You feel me? Y'all link in. Y'all link up, man. Yeah. We'll definitely hit y'all back, man, because we trying to, like I said, we try to do movies and shit like that.
Okay. All right. And that's where it's at, man. See, everybody, the people don't understand, bro. Like, you know, I know you know this. If you're a student of this game at this point, you know the music itself is not the tangible product anymore. Everybody knows that, right? The music
ain't gonna pay the bills right now.
Yeah, you know, the music itself is meant for is at this point a marketing tool for the merch, or a marketing tool for the movie, or a marketing tool for the clothing line, or whatever. Don't get me wrong, you can get paid and you should get paid, and I understand that, but you know, in the era of streaming, it's not the same. You know what I mean? The money ain't coming in. That's why the labels are folding. You know, so you gotta. I like that you said that because I see that you thinking ahead. You feel what I'm saying? Because Tubi pay more than Spotify. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day.
Yeah, exactly.
All day, every day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So listen, man. We coming up on the 30-minute mark, man. And it was a great conversation, man. Shout out to the homie DJ D-Rock and you know, that plugged us up over here. Shout out to the homie. Anything else you want to add before we go, man? Anything that we didn't cover that you want to tell our audience about, or maybe tell your people about that's listening?
Man, I want to say first off, man, I want to appreciate you for having me, man. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you know, we like I say, we got some things in the making, the movies. You get what I'm saying? Merch. I got the website that's popping, but I'm to be honest with you, I don't like the merch was on the website myself, so I'm not finna. You get what I'm saying? You know, display it right now, cause you know I'm my biggest critic. You get what I'm saying?
We always are. We always are. I'm mine too, bro. I'm mine too, bro. Don't even trip.
For real, bro. For real.
Yeah, it ain't just you.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Every song it be like that, bro.
Yeah, I'm mine too. So don't trip. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like that for all creatives. At the end of the day, because this is us. This literally is an extension of yourself, and you putting it out in this space, and then you know it's open for criticism because once you put it out there, it is what it is. You can't be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing this shit, you know what I'm saying. So you got to be open to all that. And so yeah, man, it's serious, but at the same time, it's like, bro, we gotta make it right. We want it right. We don't want to. It's us. It's a part of us, man. It's like getting dressed in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to step out there with you want to brush your teeth. You don't want your breath stink. You don't want your clothes looking crazy.
It's a routine.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel
so with that being said, bro, I just want to say this, man, for all the artists out there, man, because I even have the same thoughts, man. Don't never give up. Just keep pushing. Keep grinding. You feel me? Put a little money to the side. You feel me? Towards you and support your own self, man. Cause if you don't see what you know, if you don't see your craft going up to the highest standard, man, ain't nobody else go do it, man. Ain't nobody else go move like how you move. You feel me? And that's why shit, yeah.
No, for real. Straight up, that's good. That's good advice. At the end of the day, bro, like if you don't believe in you, how you want me to believe in you? How you want me to invest in you? How you gonna come up and you want me to invest? Whether it be me, a label, or an angel investor, or whatever. How you want these folks to give you some money? You ain't putting no money.
And you ain't motivated. You ain't motivated. You ain't juiced up about it or nothing.
Yeah, man. You got to be. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You feel me?
Man, I feel you.
All right, man. So one more time before we wrap, bro. Give them the social media where they can find you and name out. And shout out to
93 Records. 93 Records, man. We got Ryder Jackson. You feel me? Diva Capone. Y'all go follow those pages. You feel me? Immediately. You get what I'm saying? Go follow those pages. If y'all want to stream every 2 weeks on a Friday, we drop a song on Spotify. You get what I'm saying? On YouTube and all that, it's 93 Records. Y'all go on YouTube. We got videos. We got tracks on there. You feel me? And we continue dropping, man. Every two weeks we drop.
Absolutely. And speaking of YouTube, while you're at it, if you're watching this right now on K100 Radio Live and you missed any parts of this interview, you can catch the full replay over there on the YouTube channel. Just follow our YouTube channel, K100 Radio. If you missed any part, you can catch this interview on our Spotify podcast. So if you're already on Spotify looking for the song or listening to this podcast, you can go ahead and type in 93 Records on either one of those platforms and find this interview if you missed any parts of it once we post it up in a day or so. All right, and then please subscribe and follow our platforms because, you know, these conversations that we have with these independent artists, man, like a lot of times, there be some really interesting conversations. I know you've heard your favorite rappers talk 100 times. Listen to something else. Let's dig into it with some of these indies, man, and listen to some of these really great conversations that we have. So, you know, and we be having some dope music, for real. They be having some good music, so you may find some good content, some good music, you know what I'm saying, and a really great personalities. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. All right, Grand Marquis, bro. Listen, man, it was great having a great conversation with you, man. Good to meet you. I'm gonna rock with that Big'em over here. We're gonna give it some spin over here, some burn on K100 radios. Get them spins up. Make sure you check your Apple artists and your DRT reports and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check them out. Make sure you check them out. All right, my guy. Hey, listen, I see you out here on the grind. If you out here in these ATL streets, we'll run into each other.
Traffic. Traffic.
It's traffic.
Nothing but traffic.
All right. K100 Radio. You know what it is, man. We getting back into the music.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
This was our last direct line interview. Check out Asia Khalees, man. This was our one. Make sure if you're watching on the YouTube, scroll down one. This is Asia Khalees. We're going to end the show with the last artist we talked to. Check this out. Thug Love. We out.